But something that I haven't seen yet is the trains, and you can see but it also looks like they put up a whole ton of green track all over the place. Nonetheless, it's here. We have confirmation that they are going to resume construction on it. Today we are at Knott's Berry Farm to check out some exciting updates around the park, including some brand new coaster construction, as well as the entire Camp Snoopy area. So let's go hop inside Knott's Berry Farm and have a great day checking out all the updates. The Boysenberry Fest is running until April 28th. However, it's not running today since it is on select dates, but you definitely do still have plenty of time to come out here and enjoy Boysenberry Festival. We had a great time. I'll leave a link down below in the description to our vlog where we tasted some of the foods and bought ourselves a tasting card. But yeah, Boysenberry Fest is definitely a must visit because you can't miss it. It's definitely one of the best food festivals out there. The cool thing is though, the majority, if not all the vendors are still open, the ones that are a part of the Boysenberry Fest. So got tons of different vendors still here, even if you're not even if Boysenberry Festival's not running. I don't think the line for the stagecoach is too long right now, so I'm gonna go hop on right now, try to get some construction photos from overhead of the Camp Snoopy coaster progress and other fun stuff that we see along the way. Maybe even some Knott's Scary Farm stuff, some early Knott's Scary Farm stuff. Oh, look at that. We got the best seat in the house right here at the back and on the top. I love this view. And of course you get a good look at the Timber Mountain log ride. It's currently drained, however today is very hot, so I wouldn't mind a ride on the Timber Mountain log ride. Like I said, it's drained right now, so under annual maintenance and refurbishment as we move along our track here, and CGI wire passing on by above us. Always such a cool thing to see the rest of the park. And as we slowly approach the Camp Snoopy area, it is crazy because across the street they're currently storing track and everything for the coaster, but something that I haven't seen yet is the trains. And you can see I got kind of a good look at the trains right there. Obviously you have good old Camp Snoopy in front of them, Camp Counselor Snoopy in front of those trains, a little family-friendly trains. So those are sitting on trucks, as well as Montezuma's track, rest of the Camp Snoopy coaster track. And then as far as the actual plot goes, lots of supports have gone up and the station seems to be being worked on, as well as the maintenance station. But it also looks like they put up a whole ton of green track all over the place to get ready for the rest of this coaster. So that's pretty exciting because there's a lot more track than I thought there was going to be already placed this early on. Looks like they're getting ready to open this in May. I mean, that's just my best guess because Memorial Day is a very busy time. I don't think they'll have it ready for May. However, if Knott's were to work super fast, they can definitely get it ready by Memorial Day. The rest of the Camp Snoopy area, though, is moving along quite fast as well. The brand new theater hasn't seen any vertical construction quite yet. However, I'm sure we'll see that pop up soon. There's lots of dirt all over the place and lots of foundation in place. But they did just put out a little promo video for kind of giving us an update on the Camp Snoopy project, which was exciting that Knott's did. And it kind of gives more of an insight of their progress on the whole area. And then in regards to Knott's Scary Farm, looks like Chilling Chambers is still standing right now. This was my favorite maze last year and is one of my top 5 mazes of all time that I've been going to Knott's Scary Farm. More than likely we'll probably see this back just because it's still standing, just like with Mesmar over by Accelerator, that's still standing as well. So I think that it's a very strong possibility that it'll be coming back for Knott's Scary Farm. You know, I know I'm here like 2 hours before closing, but the park today seems pretty empty. Like I said, but probably because Boysenberry Fest isn't going on right now, so it's nice to kind of walk around and just enjoy everything since I'm not having to deal with all the crowds and everything. Today would definitely be the perfect day to hop on Calico River Rapids. It's about 82 degrees outside today. However, I decided to wear pants because I didn't think it was going to be that hot. So unfortunately, I will not be riding Calico River Rapids. However, I can stand right by where the cannons are out and enjoy the mist falling onto the outside though. Just get a little bit of coolness right there to get me out of the sun a little bit. So I'm not going to go into the boardwalk section today because I don't think there's anything new happening over there. gonna slowly make our way down to Camp Snoopy, kind of the ground level view of it. And of course, we do have Montezuma's Revenge too, the Forbidden Fortress. See if they'd made any changes with that since the last time we visited for the Boysenberry Fest. Speaking of Boysenberry Fest, last time we were here, we did check out the Knott's Preserve musical celebration show. We put some photos at the end of the video, but we didn't do any videos for it. If you guys have not been to Boysenberry Fest and you haven't checked this show out, definitely check it out because it definitely ties into a lot of Knott's history. I mean, Walter Knott is in there. He makes a special guest appearance, and it's honestly just like a really good show, a really fun, entertaining show. And after all, we do love these themed entertainment at these different theme parks, especially here at Knott's Berry Farm, because they do a great job. Dear Timber Mountain Log Ride, please open up soon. I'm sure there's like an actual like opening date for this, for like the maintenance and everything that I haven't checked, but it's still drained. It doesn't look like there's been much work going on. Presumably there's probably work going on the inside. That's probably what they're kind of working on. And of course, with these annual maintenance things, they work on stuff that we can't necessarily see, like mechanical stuff, if there are any mechanical issues, kind of just when it's cold and everything, to get it ready for the busy summer period of the theme parks. By the way, the perks of doing Knott's solo today is the fact that there's a 30-minute wait for the stagecoach. However, they're looking for a single rider, so I was able to squeeze on and literally wait in line for about like, I want to say like 2 to 3 minutes or so. So it's quite nice because I just wanted to ride to kind of get some construction updates on there. And I was willing to wait the 30 minutes regardless for y'all. By the way, in regard to Montezuma's Forbidden Fortress, if we make a left over here in Fiesta Village, there is some pretty exciting stuff happening, at least new to me, that I haven't filmed in this video or in this channel quite yet. That exciting stuff, of course, is the merch. Now, like I said, I haven't put it on this channel before, but people have posted about it. It recently came out like about a month ago, I want to say, and they have literally like all pieces of merch. They have their Stonewashed t-shirt, they have some shot glasses, a tiki mug with a theme to Montezuma, so that's exciting. They even have Montezuma's Revenge themed hot sauce. So you can get this stuff literally on the left side of Fiesta Village, is right behind the bar. It's very exciting stuff. Just seeing that Montezuma logo on something, at least, you know, rather than just like on the website, it's also on a piece of merch. Let's go ahead and do our quick daily look inside the little peephole though to see if we can see anything noticeable. No, still kind of looks the same. I don't know when this will change. I feel like they're really trying to rush Camp Snoopy and then focus on this because it is opening in 2025, so there's really no rush since they pushed it back till then. But yeah, no change quite yet since the last time that we looked at this area. But like I said, that's probably due to the fact that they're trying to get Camp Snoopy done, and after that they'll be full steam ahead with the Montezuma project, is my best guess for Knott's here. The quick update on ground level of Camp Snoopy. The actual like trains and storage is right across the street. We're not going to go over there because we want to be respectful to Knott's after all, and we don't want to go right up close to it, get too close to comfort. But it's all over there, so it's nice that we were able to see it from the stagecoach, because that's the first time that I've seen any track other than when they're actually lifting it over with a crane, which we also saw when we were waiting at the intersection. You can if you squint your eyes, you can see the coaster track way off in the distance from ground level, and you can actually see them working on like putting supports and everything down right now, or not supports, but like a steel structure, or like I said, either the loading station or the little maintenance bay. This coaster, this kid family coaster, is going to be a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. I literally expected it to be about the size of Timberline Twister, which was a relatively small kiddie coaster, but this one looks like it's going to be fairly larger in scale. It's probably going to be a clone of like something that we see over at Sesame Place over in San Diego. I think they have like Super Grover's Boxcar Derby. I'm assuming that's kind of what this is going to be. We also get a good idea of the entire layout of the coaster from the little fly-through video that Knott's did when they first announced it. But yeah, it's exciting the fact that they are actively working on this, and regardless if it's a kiddie coaster or not, it's another coaster credit that you can get, right? Yeah, to be honest, I don't think we'll see any major changes with Montezuma's in the near future, so we'll still keep on checking on it, but we're not going to spend too much time on it just because it looks like it will be at a standstill until they're done with the Camp Snoopy project. But nonetheless, it's here. We have confirmation that they are going to resume construction on it, and they are going to open it in 2025. So that's a positive regardless, and shout out to Knott for actually making that public and like letting everybody know. Here's kind of another view of the coaster layout for the Camp Snoopy coaster. You can see all the supports right there. Those are a waiting track, which I'm sure they'll start to put up very, very soon, since they've already put up that whole right side of the track right behind the whole cave over here. So I'm sure they'll put up the left side of the track too very soon, because all those supports are waiting for it. And they of course got the rest of the area ready to go. There's a big like wooden structure right there. I'm assuming that'll probably be for the entry path, maybe, I'm not too sure. But yeah, there's a little wooden structure right there, as well as the supports, and a big crane in the middle. One thing that has reopened that we can actually go inside of is the Snoopy's Camp store, which on the other side, the clock is missing, so we'll talk about that once we get out of the store. Kind of wanted to pan over here just to show the rest of construction. It'll be really telling when there's actual vertical construction, and we can kind of see the theater right up there. But we're actually on that bridge right on top of this. That's where the horses took us over, and we were able to see all that construction from up above. Oh look, there go the horses. But yeah, let's go into the new and improved Snoopy's Camp store real quick. Wow, it is very large in here, and definitely gives me like hotel vibes. Got this funny little security shirt because the blanket is his security right there. Tons and tons of Peanuts themed stuff. Of course, can't go wrong with the Joe Cool type of merch that they have at all the different Cedar parks. Some 2024 merchandise for Knott's Berry Farm with the Charlie Brown and his gang. A whole Charlie Brown themed section here with a giant Charlie Brown in the middle, might I add. Wow, who doesn't want to take home a giant Charlie Brown? It's incredible. Some more kids section over here. This shirt's pretty cool too, with the silhouettes. Oh, and then Snoopy and Charlie Brown looking at the sky with the coasters in the background. Right here is where the clock sat at, and they have announced, Knott themselves did put a promotional video out that they said that the clock will return. So rest assured everybody, the clock will be back. Of course, that iconic clock that sits up top here. So obviously, like, it was kind of bound to happen. The only other thing that they could have done is put like a Camp Snoopy store sign right there, but honestly, I knew that they're probably just repairing it, especially since they're going to completely revamp the entire Camp Snoopy area. But I think with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for a short but spectacular visit to the park. I don't know what I'm going to do next. It's still early in the day, so I think I may take a trip down to one of the other theme parks. But as always, if you're new here, please subscribe with those bell notifications on, and leave this video a like, and follow us on our social platforms, because we're always posting stuff on there that we don't necessarily post on YouTube, whether it be theme park updates or they're just random life stuff. But like I said, please subscribe if you're new here. My name is Scott, and you've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.